And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. Good morning. As we start this boys' third place matchup, it's the number 3 seeded Mound City Panthers against the number 4 seed Albany Warriors. I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. The B&G in the Morning Podcast, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, Northwest Cell, Giratano Meat Co. in Albany Mo, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry, Hogue Lumber Company of Albany and Midwest State of Mound City, Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, and the East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany. Andy's Whistle Stop in downtown Albany, Williams Construction and Electric, the Sublime Flamingo Boutique and the Briar Patch, both on the square in Albany. The City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, Albany and Mound City School District, and the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. Mound City comes in with a record of 9-6 on the season. Albany with a 500 record at 7-7. Mound City comes into this game with a win over Stanberry, 41-37, then a loss to North Andrew, 46-66. Albany, they come in with a win over Worth County, 40-29, and then a loss to Platte Valley, 56-80.
Well, it's going to be an interesting game from the standpoint of see what Mound City tries to do to deal with Kemper Klein. From what we've seen, I would definitely say Mound City has more balance. They're the higher seed. They do have a little bit of size in Summers, and then an already shorthanded Albany boys team that has a pretty thin bench and just got a little shorter yet.
Yes.
With Troy Popplewell out in concussion protocol that he suffered in the game against Platte Valley. And be an interesting ball game. One thing I think that did come out of the Platte Valley game for the Warriors, now they turned it over a lot against Platte Valley's pressure, but they were 24 for 34 from the field shooting. And Cole Emerson hit some shots. Timmy Papa got off and going where he had hit some shots. Sam Stamper had a couple inside. And maybe that gives them a little more confidence to look to score, to take some pressure off Klein, so he doesn't face. Now, when he gets the ball inside, he's going to see 2 and 3 guys. That's just the way it goes. But it'll be interesting to see what he does in that regard. Mound City, what we've seen, they like to shoot the 3, particularly from Brandon and Salisbury. I don't think they've shot it great. That doesn't mean they can't, or they just haven't so far in what we've seen here. And it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Another big factor is when the Warriors have really, really struggled, Klein has gotten some early foul trouble.
Yes.
We've seen that a couple of our last 3 games, and notwithstanding our comments about the fouls he incurred against Platte Valley, you know, he's got to stay out of early foul trouble.
Yes.
And I think that's a big key for the Warriors here to be able to stay in the ball game.
Remember your pregame tonight brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up March 25th at the Armory in Albany at 6 p.m. and their annual Tractor Pull July 8th in Stanberry. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business, and that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
Now it's time for your B&G in the Morning podcast. Starting lineups here are the B&G in the Morning podcast. Starting lineups here from Stanberry. So again, those are your B&G in the Morning podcast starting lineups. Again, the starting lineups tonight brought to you by the B&G in the Morning podcast. Check out the B&G in the Morning podcast with Brett Williams and Gavin Chausch on Anchor, Spotify, and Facebook. As we prepare for tonight's opening tip-off, don't forget tonight's tip-off brought to you by Giratano Meat Co. in Albany Mo. Slam your hunger through the hoop when you eat at Giratano Meat Co. in Albany Mo. Mound City wears their home white uniforms, purple lettering outlined in gold. Albany wears their road green uniforms, white lettering outlined in black.
Two number 5s jumping off here, about the same height. Klein a little bit thicker in stature.
Mound City wins the opening tip-off. And they're going to get a quick foul here against Kemper Klein as Gavin Salisbury falls to the floor here on the baseline. And that is a quick foul, 8 seconds in. Talked about that being one of the keys for the Warriors is to keep Klein out of early foul trouble. Over to the right wing, Chance Summers from 3. He drains one. We haven't really seen that out of him so far in the 2 games that we've witnessed here at the tournament, but Summers, if he can hit that shot, this could be a long game for the Warriors.
Yeah, and the Stamper gave him a little bit of room, and maybe justifiably so. I don't think we'd seen him shoot 1-3 along the way.
Kemper Klein baseline, rolls out, tipped around, picked up here by Mound City. Into the corner again, Summers from 3. This time off iron. Zembles with the rebound, gets it to Salisbury. His shot from 3. Off iron again. Klein with the rebound. A minute gone here in the first quarter of play. It's a 3-0 Mound City lead.
Oh, Timmy had a shot if he wanted it. So did Chase Klein.
Kemper drives into the paint. His shot off glass, too hard. Rebound pulled in by Mound City. Back in transition is Tubbs. Puts up the shot, gets it to fall in. Cole Emerson has the ball stripped away here by Quentin Brandon. Leaving it off for Zembles. Can't get the shot to fall. Tubbs with the rebound, but he will be tied up with Chase Klein. It'll be a jump ball, goes to the Warriors. And if Mound City was going to make that, I could foresee a quick timeout there by Albany.
Might need one anyway here coming up. If we don't get if Albany doesn't get a basket right here.
Timmy Pop over to left wing here for Chase Klein.
I say heck, I'm not playing.
Emerson into the corner here for Chase Klein. Up top to Kemper Klein, stolen away. Zembles comes away with it here for Mound City. Salisbury with the basketball left wing. Up top for Quentin Brandon. Over to left wing for Chance Summers. Summers with another shot from three. Drains it.
Well.
And there's the timeout called here by the Warriors. 5:44 left to play in the first quarter. 8-0 Mound City leads. Back with more in a moment.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
A quick 8-0 lead here in favor of Mound City in this boys' third place game. 5:44 left to play here in the opening quarter.
Well, if they just shoot it in your face, there's nothing you can do. You've got to get under his chin, at least make him put it on the floor.
Papa trying to get it up to Stamper, stolen away. Tubbs goes up, trying to dunk it home, and does. 10-0 now, Mound City leads. Kemper gets it for Cole Emerson. His shot from three bounces off iron, trying to come in for their own rebound. And it's going to be a jump ball as the two Klein brothers, along with Quentin Brandon, tied up.
It'll be a long night for the Warriors unless they can get something figured out in a big hurry. Because right now it looks like Mound City is just more ready to play, coming out of the blocks, doing whatever they want.
Salisbury gets it up for Summers, right wing, back into the corner here for Tubbs. His shot from three. Off the mark. Ball tipped away, out of bounds, off of Zembles. Under 5 minutes left to play here in the opening quarter. Timmy Papa left wing here for Kemper Klein. Gets it for Chase Klein to Papa. Trying to get it inside to Kemper. Back out, top of the key. Sam Stamper from three. Drains it.
Well, we've seen him do that. That may be something the Warriors can exploit somewhere down the road if they're going to double and triple Klein inside. We've said that all year. If they can get some scoring from some other people.
And that time Zembles knocks one in from the right elbow as Emerson got held up by the screen. And they're going to get a reaching foul here against Quentin Brandon. That is going to be his first, team's first. Checking in for Mound City is Chauncey Brown as he'll check in for Chance Summers. Ball inbounds to Chase Klein, can't get the shot to fall. Kemper Klein gets the putback and the foul. Foul that time goes against Keaton Zembles. As Kemper Klein finishes off the three-point play. It's a 6-point ball game, 12-6. Mound City leads halfway through the first quarter of play. Into the corner for Salisbury.
Well, they're looking to pull the trigger on that three-pointer. There's no reason why not. Warriors go to a zone. Might not be a bad move.
A timeout going to be called by Mound City. We're back after this Petty John Arnold Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. 12-6 is the Mound City lead. Zembles drives into the corner. From 3 is Tubbs. Rolls out. Rebound made by Salisbury. His shot no good, and a foul going to be called.
They're going to get Klein.
And I think they're going to get Klein. Yep, they are. That's going to be his second. So Salisbury will go to the line for 2 free throws. His first one is good. Second free throw misses off front iron. Rebound pulled in by Sam Stamper. Kemper Klein into the corner for Emerson. Drives baseline. Now trying to send it back out into the corner for Kemper. Sam Stamper from 3. Drains another. If he continued to hit like that, that'll really help the Warriors offensively tonight.
Well, or it's at least going to make Mound City adjust.
As driving to the basket is Trevor Tubbs, who lays it off glass. Kemper Klein from 3. Misses. Long rebound pulled in by Zembles. Quickly up for Tubbs. Misses. And it's going to go out of bounds here off of Klein. Chance Summers will check in here for Brandon. Under 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter.
Oh, boy.
And Summers gets the inbounds, can't get the shot to fall.
Lucky
Klein with rebound.
Break for the Warriors. It's the case. Summers set a screen and slipped to the basket. Everybody went with the cutter, but then he missed the layup.
Emerson right wing into the corner for Papa. Back out to Emerson. Reverses it to Papa, right wing 3. Off back iron, rebound is pulled in here by Brown. Salisbury quickly up for Zembles. Back out to Brown, top of the key from 3. Can't get the shot to fall. There is Tubbs driving in and puts it back in for 2. 17-9, Mound City leads. 2 minutes left to play here in the opening quarter. Kemper Klein into the corner to Papa. Up top to Stamper again from 3. 3 for 3 here for Sam Stamper from behind the arc.
Well, that's going to should make Mound City adjust a little bit unless they just think he can't do that. 3 in a row. You know my rule of 3. It's sometimes hard to get 3 in a row. But
I think Summers will answer back.
Yeah, I think he's just got 3 in a row.
Yep.
For him.
Summers and Stamper each with 9 points so far for their respective teams, as Kemper Klein can't get the first shot to go, and they're going to get a jump ball here on the rebound. Stays with the Warriors. Mound City leads here 20-12, 1:18 left to play here in the opening quarter of play. Timmy Papa into the corner here for Chase Klein. Up top now for Kemper. For Emerson. Up to Timmy Papa. Papa drives, lays it off glass. 20-14, 50 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter. It's a 6-point Mound City lead. Brown, baseline, goes up and lays it in off the glass. And with Klein having 2 early fouls, it really takes away his aggressiveness going for blocks around the basket. Papa trying to send it into Klein. Sends it out here for Chase Klein. Now to Kemper. Kemper Klein up top for Emerson from 3. He misses off back iron. Tipped around, picked up by Chase Klein. Kemper Klein top of the key. Drives in, goes off glass for 2. 22-16, 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Zembels into the corner. Summers from 3. Off iron. Emerson. And not able to get off a shot here before the quarter ends. 22-16. It's a 6-point Mound City lead. Back to start the second quarter in a moment.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the square in Albany at 660-726-4170.
22-16 is the lead. They've got too many men out on the floor for the Warriors, so Stamper sits as Dalton Worrell checks in here to start the second quarter. Mound City starts with a basketball.
Well, Warriors made a good switch, I think, to try the 1-2-2 zone because they can't get two guys on the ball is the problem.
The shot from Brandon, no good, and then they're going to get a foul here on the rebound against Quentin Brandon.
I think it's obvious that Mound City is just too quick for the Warriors to guard them man-to-man.
Chauncey Brown will check in here for Quentin Brandon as he picks up his second.
And another theory behind the zone is maybe you can protect somebody in foul trouble a little bit.
However, Mound City, they bring it inside. They're going right after Kemper Klein to see if they can't get him his third. Dalton Worrell up down for Chase Klein for Emerson. Back to Klein here in the corner. Chase trying to get it into his brother, and they're going to get a foul here against Trevor Tubbs. A foul against Tubbs here is going to be his first, team's fourth. Timmy Pop into the corner, Dalton Worrell from 3. Drains it.
Big look from Worrell. Well, 4 threes by the Warriors here in the early going has kind of kept them within striking distance. Got it back to 3.
Tubbs leaves it off up top here for Keaton Zembels. Into the corner. Back up to Brown, over to left wing. Salisbury from 3. Drains it. 25-19. Already a minute gone here in the second quarter of play. Papa up top for Kemper. Kemper Klein left wing here for Timmy Papa. Trying to send it back up to Chase Klein. Stolen away. Salisbury goes up, lays it off glass. Sam Stamper, Chance Summers both ready to check back in at the next stoppage. Kemper Klein from the free throw line spins, goes up, and will be fouled inside the paint. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
When he gets into the paint, it's really good footwork to get himself freed up and be able to go through double teams.
Chauncey Brown picks up his first foul. Team's 5th. He'll check back out as Summers checks in for him. Stamper checks back in for Dalton Worrell as Kemper Klein hits the first free throw. And the second. 27-21. It's a 6-point Mound City lead.
Warriors back to man-to-man. Klein will have Tubbs. Would expect them to take a shot with Tubbs either driving or posting up against him somewhere along the way.
Tubbs loses it, picked up by Emerson, gets it here for Kemper Klein. Spins inside, has it tipped away, gets it back, goes back up off glass.
We've said before, I think that's where he's really dangerous, is to get him in the open court where they have more trouble trying to double. Got the lead back to 4.
Tubbs back into the corner here for Salisbury. Up for Zembles. Salisbury off iron, rebound. A foul going to be called here against Preston Saxton.
Good
That'll
box
be the
out.
team's 6th.
Good box out by Chase Klein. Just where you kind of get the idea that Mound City might run away and hide here. The Warriors able to crawl back. It's time to get back to within 4.
Kemper Klein with the basketball up at the top of the key. Emerson left wing. Drives in, leaves it short, gets it back, comes in at Papa. His shot no good. Kemper Klein with the putback, no good as he's falling away. Chance Summers comes away with the rebound quickly up here for Tubbs. Salisbury on the baseline, back over to left wing for Zembles. Summers with the basketball at the top of the key. He's already knocked down 3 from behind the arc. Driving, going off glass there, Keaton Zembles. 29-23, 4:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Papa gets it for Chase Klein from the baseline. His shot hits off the inside iron. Papa with the rebound. Goes up, off glass for 2.
Good strong move by Timmy Papa.
Halfway through the second quarter of play, 29-25. Into the corner with it is Salisbury. Worrell and Brown ready to check back in. Summers again from 3. Knocks down another.
Well, Sam's just giving him too much room. He's got to get there.
Papa goes off glass, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in by Salisbury. They'll bring the ball back across midcourt for the Panthers. Drives. Goes up. Can't get the shot to go off glass. Rebound pulled in by Kemper Klein. Looks like he got poked in the eye a little bit. Seems to be okay as he brings the ball across midcourt.
Mound City 5 for 11 from the three-point line, but Summers 4 for 4.
Yes. Chase Klein gets it over to his brother Kemper. 3 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Up for Sam Stamper, right wing for Timmy Papa. And Papa shot from the block, no good. Comes away with his own rebound, goes back up. Again, can't get it to fall. Another rebound pulled in by Papa. Kemper Klein goes up off glass. He can't get it to fall. He'll get another rebound, and he'll put it up off glass. And a timeout going to be called by Mound City with 2:38 left to play here in the second quarter. 32-27, Mound City leads. Back with more in a moment.
During this time, there is nothing more in demand than fast, reliable internet service. So give Midwest Data a call in Mound City today at 877-405-8070 with residential and business fiber and wireless internet available for as low as $44.95 per month. So get to surfing the internet quick and faster now when you call Midwest Data in Mound City at 877-405-8070. That's 877-405-8070.
2:38 left to play here in the second quarter, 32-27. It's a 5-point Mound City lead. Chauncey Brown will inbounds.
Warriors working hard on the offensive end. Now they're
Yes.
going to go back to the 1-2-2. But they got to find an answer defensively. They just haven't had that.
Salisbury's shot from 3 is good. Papa getting a quick breather here on the bench for the Warriors. Dalton Worrell with the basketball left wing. Up top for Sam Stamper, over to left wing for Worrell.
Well, he had another look at a 3.
And they're going to get a travel here against the freshman Worrell.
Try to do too much here. I mean, that you had a look.
top to Zembles, over to the right wing. With it is Gillenwater, over to left wing for Salisbury. Back to Cole Gillenwater. Up top, Zembles into the corner for Chauncey Brown. Cross court, Salisbury 3. Rolls out, rebound pulled in by Kemper Klein. 1:40 left to play in the second quarter, 35-27. Timmy Papa Chance Summers ready to check back in at the next stoppage.
Really important for the Warriors right here not to let this game get away. They need to stay within striking distance.
Kemper will be fouled, will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul here goes against Gavin Salisbury. That's his first, team 7, so Warriors in the bonus from here on out. Kemper sinks the first free throw.
And you get the sense maybe that Mound City's got Klein going a little faster
Yes.
than he usually likes to do.
Second free throw from Kemper is good. 35-29, 1:20 left to play here in the second quarter of play. Into the corner for Gillenwater. Up top for Keaton Zembles. High post for Tubbs. And back door here. Salisbury drives, baseline, gets it to go off iron, off glass, and then in for 2. Gavin Salisbury out to a quick 11 points here in the half for Mound City. On the floor with it here, Mound City. And Kemper Klein, and it's going to be a jump ball. Stays here with the Warriors with underneath a minute left to play in the second quarter.
Did they call a foul?
I think they've got some blood here on Klein's knee that
Oh, okay.
will have to come out for a moment to
Well,
get a Band-Aid on that.
the reason I said that, we've seen that.
Yes.
You know, usually that when the ball's loose, they call it just a jump ball situation. Now, if I'm the Warriors here, had a good look at it.
Stanford
Sam
can't
got
get
it
it to
again.
fall,
Now
comes
got
away with the rebound, then has it stolen away here by Salisbury. Quickly up for Zembles, now leaves it for Tubbs. And Tubbs goes off glass for 2.
Well, I was going to say it behooved the Warriors maybe to just try to use some time and get down to that last shot, but you can't really fault Stamper for that shot.
And then this one goes off of Cole Emerson out of bounds, as it falls down his leg and goes off his foot.
Well, this is probably the worst case scenario for the Warriors and best for Mound City. They caught a break right there. But
as the pass to Zembles off the mark.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that Mound City is a lot more athletic than the Warriors, and the Warriors have just been able to hang close. Like I said, you just really didn't want this to get away at the end. Gosh dang it.
And then Trevor Tubbs going to come away with a steal.
Oh.
And he's going to be called for the double dribble.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Dalton Worrell did a really good job of putting himself in the way of the basket to either force a charge or that double dribble.
The big thing now is just don't get yourself a turnover here where you get a chance at it, and they did. Just grab the ball. Just grab the ball and stop.
8.5 left here in the second quarter of play.
This is the kind of thing that makes coaches go gray.
Summers with the inbounds up top for Quentin Brandon, over to the right wing for Zembles. Over to left wing, Salisbury, and being fouled and going to the line for 3. Now here's Gavin Salisbury as Cole Emerson will pick up the foul.
Well, the comedy of really bad mistakes has continued here for the Warriors. You've dodged a bullet a couple of times, and you just keep giving it back.
Salisbury will hit the first. Hits the second. And he knocks down all 3.
Yeah, don't give him a third one here.
Emerson's last second heave, no good, 42-29. Mound City takes the lead here at the half. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime. We'll return in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany is your prom dress headquarters in Gentry County. They have prom dresses in stock and are taking appointments now, so schedule your appointment to find the best dress today. If you're needing something stylish and cute for your princess, you don't need to head to the city and the big box stores. Instead, you can visit Sublime Flamingo Boutique in Albany. Call and schedule your appointment early at 660-851-1122 or book online at sublimeflamingoboutique.com. Stay local with Sublime Flamingo Boutique, LLC on the square in Albany.
Hi, this is Jamie at East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany, Missouri. On behalf of my family, I would like to thank everyone for their thoughts and prayers for the loss of our main lodge due to a fire in August. Thanks to the efforts of the firefighters that night, we still have our 3 cabins, the East Fork Chapel, and the Legacy Event Center available to rent. We also wanted to let everyone know that we do plan to rebuild, and when we do, it will be bigger and better than before. For more information, please contact me at jamie@eastforklodge.com.
Whoa, Geritano, great food catering, ice cream and deli. Whoa, Geritano is all the good things in life that you can put in your belly. Get it to go, a dining, a pickup window, a catered events. Whoa, where can I go? Geritano Meat Co, baby, Albany Mo.
Are you needing more space in your home and looking to remodel, or just start from scratch and have your dream home built? Then contact Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany. Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany can help you with all of your building needs. Big or small, they do it all at Williams Construction LLC and Electric. Contact them today at 660-483-0255 or 660-726-2417.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry for this boys' third place game. Mound City with a 42-29 lead. Like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast here of this boys' third place matchup here from the Stanberry Tournament. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, and the Albany IV. The B&G in the Morning Podcast, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, Northwest Cell, Geritano Meat Co. in Albany Mo, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry, Hogue Lumber Company of Albany and Midwest State of Mound City. The Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany, and Andy's Whistle Stop in downtown Albany. Williams Construction and Electric, Sublime Flamingo Boutique, and the Briar Patch Flower and Gifts, both on the square in Albany. The City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, Albany and Mound City School Districts, and the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. Remember your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Taking a look here at the leading scorers for Mound City. They're led in scoring by Gavin Salisbury with 14 points, 12 points for Chance Summers, 10 points for Trevor Tubbs, 4 points for Keaton Zembles, 2 points so far from Chancey Brown. They are shooting here at the moment 16 for 28 from the field, 6 for 13 from behind the three-point arc, 4 for 5 from the free throw line. For Albany, they're shooting 9 for 25 from the field, 4 for 9 from behind the three-point arc, 5 for 5 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Kemper Klein with 13 points, 9 points for Sam Stamper, 4 points for Tim Papa, 3 points for Dalton Worrell.
Well, Mound City's done a really good job of pressuring Albany, and I'm not talking about just on defense. They're offensively, they are just running it right down the Warriors' throats. They're quick, they're extremely active. They've had Summers hit 4 for 4 from the three-point line against a man-to-man defense where they're not doing anything particularly special to get him open.
Yeah.
And defensively, they're trying to swarm Kemper Klein. That's nothing unusual. He's seen that before, still got 13 points. And had a big lift from Sam Stamper with 3 for 3 from the three-point line. He's got 9. The biggest thing that we both talked about during the break, and it's obvious Mound City is the more athletic of the two teams. They're quicker, they're a lot more active, more aggressive. As a result, they've got 42 points. But the Warriors did a really good job of just hanging around. I mean, they've kind of stayed at 3-4, got 6 points. Under a minute to go in the first half. The Warriors are down 6. And
Klein goes out with a bloody knee.
35-29. Klein goes out. And at that point, you want the Warriors, hey, they had the ball under a minute to go. And you just say, hey, just burn some clock here. Don't, it's not a matter of, okay, you're behind. Great. Well, you don't want to get farther behind. So let's burn some clock up.
But on that first inbounds, that shot by Sam Stanberry, wide open shot from the block.
No argument with that. That was an opportunity that presented itself to get to 4. No argument there. But then in the ensuing possessions, Warriors had opportunity, got some misses, and then you foul on a 3. Yeah. And fouling on a 3 is a cardinal no anyway, and especially in that scenario, they scored. Okay, well, just get the ball inbounds, be tough with it. Instead, the Warriors try to hurry, turnover, score, turnover, foul on a 3. Yeah. Now they're down 13 at halftime, and that's going to be the part. But the Warriors got to figure something out defensively. I mean, whatever it is, they're going to need to commit to it and get after it. And it starts with the kids have got to take on the commitment that we got to play better defense. I mean, they gave up 80 to Platte Valley. They're on the verge of giving up,
giving up
this holes. They're getting on the verge of giving, or on pace to give up 84 in this half or in this game. And if you play up and down and you play fast and you're going to score 80 points, hey, you can do that. But the Warriors don't play like that, and they've stayed somewhat within striking distance because they're 4 for 9 from the 3-point line, and they're Mound City's going to play fast.
Yes.
So if they can play some defense and force some misses, and then the thing get some rebounds too, they can crawl back in this. But it's going to have to happen on the defensive end rather than what they do on offense. And do the Warrior players understand that? I'm not sure. But kudos to Mound City. I thought they played really well in the first half offensively. They're aggressive at both ends, but offensively they've really been impressive. And like I said, they're 22 for they're 16 for 28 from the field, 6 for 13 from the 3-point line. Mm-hmm. We've said before, when you shoot well, it always looks like you're playing really well, but they have shot it well.
We'll get back with your Albany Ivy halftime to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Andy's Whistle Stop is a fully functional coffee shop with Wi-Fi located in an old church with stunning stained glass windows in downtown Albany. Andy serves specialty lattes, drip coffee, Americanos, cappuccinos, hot chocolate, Italian sodas, and tea, along with in-house made baked goods. Andy's is open Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., and on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Start your morning in a beautiful setting in downtown Albany at Andy's Whistle Stop. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up March 25th at the Armory in Albany at 6 p.m. and their annual Tractor Pull July 8th in Stanberry. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Welcome back out again here to Stanberry. Remember, your halftime tonight brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. It'll be Mound City basketball to start out the second half of play. They'll bring out their original 5 starters. Warriors bring out their original 5 as well.
Well, and I'm belaboring the point, Warriors going to come back out man-to-man, but this was another reason the Warriors needed to use some clock at the end of the first half. It was going to be Mound City's ball to start the second.
The shot that time from Trevor Tubbs misses short. Rebound picked up by Papa. Gets it up now here for Kemper Klein, left wing. Into the corner, Timmy Papa. Drives baseline.
Good
Goes
take.
up off glass.
Good start for the Warriors.
42-31, Mound City leads as Summers misses for the first time from behind the arc. That one a deep three.
Well, you know, if I'd started the game 4 for 4,
yeah,
I'd be in the mode of if it feels like leather, I'm going to shoot it.
Over to the right wing for Emerson. They'll put up a shot from just inside the two-point arc, bounces out. Rebound pulled in by Tubbs.
Good possession. Good shot selection. Got to get there.
Brandon from three misses short. Rebound. Bounces off of a couple of Warriors. Still rolling around the floor. Picked up by Papa. Gets it to Emerson. Emerson sends it left wing for Chase Klein. Up top for Kemper. Kemper sends it right wing here for Cole Emerson. He'll drive baseline. Goes up off
Good
glass
take.
for two.
Cole really needed that too, I think, for his own confidence.
Yes.
But it's good to see him snap back and take a couple shots with confidence. Yep.
And they're going to get
It'll
a
be a
foul
block.
here against Papa. That's going to be his first. Just the team's first. Warriors only had 3 fouls in that first half. 2 against Kemper Klein early in the first quarter, 1 late against Cole Emerson on that 3. So Warriors minus Klein probably have some fouls to give as Klein trying to go for the steal, picked up here by Trevor Tubbs, weaves his way through traffic and lays it off glass for 2.
Good job by Tubbs to weave his way through the Warrior defense. But you'd hope, if you're the Warriors, you'd hope somebody'd step in there and take a charge.
Timmy Papa with the basketball. Inside, down to the block for Klein. And he'll take it and put it off glass for 2.
Warriors trim it to 9.
Chance Summers, turnaround jumper, off iron. Rebound pulled in by Klein.
Good job. I've been critical of Sam's defense, but good defense there. Got the fadeaway. Sam went with him and went up and contested it.
Papa, right wing for Emerson, into the corner here for Kemper Klein. Kemper nowhere to go, loses his dribble, trying to send it back out top. Gets it to his brother, and it's going to be a backcourt violation. That was just a little miscommunication. Chase was getting ready to drive towards the basket as Kemper threw it out front to him. Salisbury heaves up a prayer, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in, though, by Trevor Tubbs. Trying to send it inside, knocked away by Kemper Klein. Picked up by Papa. Takes it all the way to the hoop, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds off the hands, that time of Tubbs.
Thought Timmy might try to get the ball in the hands of Kemper Klein on that as they got on that break, because we said that's where he's really effective, I think.
Klein's pass out to his brother Chase is a little bit too lazy of a pass as it's rejected away. Out of bounds off Gavin Salisbury.
I think Salisbury was looking for a foul maybe on Chase Klein there, and may have had a point.
Chance Summers checks out. Is checking in for him is Chauncey Brown. Papa inbounds up to the top of the key for Emerson. Down to Kemper Klein on the block. Goes up off glass for 2.
He does a great job of when he makes that pivot, that reverse pivot, he takes 2 steps with the same foot. One to square up, and they come up and square up on him, and he takes a second step to go past them for the layup. And he's big enough and strong enough that they can't really challenge that.
Tubbs into the corner. Salisbury 3. Off iron. Rebound pulled in by Emerson.
Better job of contesting by the Warriors.
44-37, 4:05 left to play here in the third quarter. Chase Klein with it in the corner. Up top to Kemper. Kemper spins. In paint. Goes strong to the glass and puts it in for 2.
Well, the Warriors are 5 for 6 here in the second half. Better defense, better contesting on the 3-point shots.
Zembles will be fouled here on the baseline as they're going to get Sam Stamper for the foul.
And they've crawled back in at 13 points down at halftime, down 5.
Foul against Stamper, his first.
Maybe
Chance
Mound
Summers
City
checks back in.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to step on you.
You're good.
The Mound City a little bit colder to start the second half.
Salisbury over to Tubbs. Falls in the paint, trying to get it inside to Summers. Back out top, Salisbury. Right wing here for Trevor Tubbs. 3:15 left to play here in the third. Back
nice
door, and Keaton Zembles lays it off glass.
Great cut by Zembles.
Timmy Papa trying to get it to Chase Klein. And if you're the Warriors, you have to come to the ball a little bit more.
But it's just a lazy pass, though. He's got Klein in the post. You just got to throw it away from the defender. Now he's being harassed pretty good. So it's not making the pass an easy one.
Pass knocked out of bounds off the hands of Chauncey Brown, trying to get it into Cole Emerson. Ball knocked onto the stage. We'll have to chase it down. And Timmy Papa will inbounds. Gets it inbounds here for Cole Emerson. Trying to send it out. Up top to Timmy Papa. Into the corner for Chase Klein.
Got Sam.
Up to Stamper from 3. Misses. He was 3 for 3 in the first half. Misses that one from the top of the key. Tubbs spins. Blocked by Klein. And then Brown can't get it to go. Klein back in transition. Falling to the floor, loses it, picked up by Tubbs. Quickly sending it up for Keaton Zembles. Back to Brown. His shot off glass, good. .2:15 left to play here in the third quarter, 48-39. It's back up to a 9-point Mound City lead. Warriors had it down to 5. Trying to send it into Klein. And it's knocked out of bounds off the hands of Trevor Tubbs.
Yeah, good backside help by Tubbs. I thought they had an opening there, and Tubbs closed it pretty quick from the backside.
Saxton and Brandon check in. Timeout going to be called by the Warriors. A full Petty General Center timeout. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
2:03 left to play here in this third quarter, 48-39. Mound City with the 9-point lead. Albany with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Papa to inbounds, trying to get it to Kemper Klein. Trying to run it down, stolen away here by Chauncey Brown. Takes it off glass for 2.
Well, the Warriors out of bounds plays have been an issue for them all year. They've had trouble getting it in.
Kemper spins inside the paint, knocks it down. Keaton Zembles, top of the key with it here for the Panthers, going to be called for the travel.
Well, the Warriors got it down to 5, back to 9.
Dalton Ward will check in here for Papa with 1:30 left to play here in the third quarter.
Now it hasn't really been lack of defense as much as it's been turnovers that have bitten the Warriors the last few times down the floor.
50-41, Warriors trail by 9. They'll get it to Stamper down in the block, goes up off glass for 2.
Good entry by Dalton Worrell. Warriors are 7 for 9 in the half.
Up top, this time for Brandon. Up top now to Summers. To Brown. And they're going to get a travel here against Chauncey Brown with 58 seconds left.
Now, same thing we talked about at the end of the half. It's going to, barring a jump, it's going to be Warriors ball to start the fourth quarter. Use some time. Make sure you get a good shot.
Emerson out for Worrell. Gets a decline up at the high post. Drives in, and he will be fouled here on the floor. And, Mike, that's foul that you hate the worst.
Well, I do. It's where referees you'd hope have a feel. You don't want to, and I've heard this from referee Mike Matson, you don't want to take a kid out of a layup.
Yes.
I mean, if that was a brutal foul, yeah, you got to call it.
At that time, Quentin Brandon gets the block on Chase Klein, and then I think it was Sam Stamper that kind of got in the way of the shot, and then there's going to be a foul here on the rebound against Chauncey Brown, as that's going to be his second. 32 seconds remain. 50-43 is the lead in favor of Mound City. Right wing three, Kemper Klein off iron. Sam Stamper trying to fight for the rebound, gets it, goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound going to be picked up by Zembles, and I think they're going to get a foul here on Dalton Worrell. Warriors have done a good job on the glass here so far.
Yeah, and really didn't have fault with either one of the looks. They had pretty good looks. Chase just got his shot blocked from behind. Kemper Klein had an open look at a three. You know, with as effective as he's been and as much defensive pressure as he gets, whenever he gets an open look, you almost want to say,
Klein, half-court three.
You almost want to say, go ahead and let him take it.
Exactly. 50-43 is the lead in favor of Mound City. We're back to start the fourth quarter when we return in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the square in Albany at 660-726-4170. During this time, there is nothing more in demand than fast, reliable internet service. So give Midwest Data a call in Mound City today at 877-405-8070 with residential and business fiber and wireless internet available for as low as $44.95 per month. So get to surfing the internet quick and faster now when you call Midwest Data in Mound City.
Timmy Papa with the basketball, and now Chase Klein with it in the corner. He'll drive baseline. Knocked out of his hands, gives him back his dribble, goes up, has it blocked. Rebound going to be picked up here by Mound City.
Mound City's done a pretty good job of contesting the Warriors' shots around the basket. They've gotten a lot of blocks.
Salisbury's shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Stamper, gets it to Kemper Klein, goes up, off glass, can't get it to go. And it'll be a jump ball, goes to Mound City. (50-43), Mound City leads as we're 30 seconds here into the fourth quarter of play.
Well, the Warriors shaved 6 points off that halftime lead and played better defense. They did a better job of contesting shots in the second half.
Chance Summers on the block.
Well,
gets it in for two, and that one.
Sam Stamper did everything he could. You just got to. That's one of those you just got to tip your hat to Mound City. Stamper played good defense on it, and sometimes guys just make shots.
Kemper Klein with the basketball trying to drive through is going to be fouled. And the foul going to go against Chance Summers. A timeout going to be called by Mound City. That's the third team foul here against Mound City. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
During this time, there is nothing more in demand than fast, reliable internet service. So give Midwest Data a call in Mound City today at 877-405-8070 with residential and business fiber and wireless internet available for as low as $44.95 per month. So get to surfing the internet quick and faster now when you call Midwest Data in Mound City at 877-405-8070. That's 877-405-8070.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. 52-43 is the Mound City lead. A minute gone here in the fourth quarter. Remember, that's timeout brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Timmy Papa to inbounds into Klein in the corner.
Well, they got everybody clustered around him. If you want him to drive, spread out.
Klein loses it, sends it over to Papa left wing. And he's going to be called for the carry.
Well, just when the Warriors start to crawl back in a little bit and got a little rhythm offensively, the turnover bug has really bitten them here in the third quarter, start of the fourth quarter.
Trying to get it inside for Summers. Back out again here to Salisbury. And they're going to get a foul here against Chase Klein. Foul against Chase is going to be his first, team's fourth.
Yeah, we talk about, oh boy.
And Summers gets the bucket and the foul as the pass goes right over top of Stamper.
Well, you got to see the ball. You know, you can't just turn and watch the player. That allowed that to happen.
And finishing off the three-point play is Chance Summers. He's got 17 here in the ball game for Mound City. 55-43 is the Mound City lead here over Albany. Right wing to Papa. Up top now to Chase. Klein over to left wing for Emerson. Inside. Klein goes up. Foul, though, here on the floor. And the foul this time going to go against Chance Summers. That's his third, team's fourth.
And I think you may have heard Coach Epperly in the background. I think he's trying to keep everybody from clustering around
Kemper as that one.
Get away from Kemper Klein.
Yeah. That one goes off of about three different players. And the last one it goes off of is Chance Summers. Went off of Emerson, Papa, and then Summers out of bounds. Ball inbounds here for Chase Klein in the corner. Pass up to Kemper. He's going to save it, but it's going to go right to Gavin Summers.
Another turnover off a bad pass.
Gavin Salisbury.
The Warriors look like they've been sped up here a little bit. They had a really good rhythm going, and now all of a sudden they've been sped up a little bit by Mound City.
And now a little dribble weave here by Mound City as they lead by 12 with 5:35 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Just trying to get the Warriors out to guard them here. Tubbs with the basketball, right wing.
Well, pressure defensively is not the Warriors' strong suit.
And this one goes out of bounds here off of Keaton Zimbles.
I mean, they've played on occasion good position defense. They've done a better job contesting shots. But, just like they crawled back to within 5, now it's a 12-point lead again.
Trying to send it out to Papa, knocked away here by Zimbles. Papa able to pick it back up to the backcourt. 5:05 left to play here in the fourth quarter, 55-43. And they're going to get a moving screen here against Sam Stamper. Kind of put his hip out there to pick up the screen.
He's trying. I thought they could have got him for that here a little bit ago, except there was no contact.
Mm-hmm. So that's the third against Stamper, team 6. Next one will put Mound City at the line for the 1-and-1. Zimbles leaves this one off here for Salisbury. Into the corner now for Quentin Brandon. Gives it back up to Tubbs. Salisbury to Keaton Zimbles. for Chance Summers. And they're going to get a foul here against Stamper. That's going to be his 4th. And Summers will go to the line for the 1-and-1.
Let him go, 4.5. There's really nothing to save him for at this point.
Chance Summers hits the first. And Dalton War will check in here for Sam Stamper. And the second from Summers is good. 57-43 Warriors will go small here. Dalton Worrell out and with Sam Stamper out and Dalton Worrell in. Trying to send it inside for Klein. It's going to be stolen away as Klein was guarded by 3 Mound City Panthers.
Well, now the purpose of this dribble weave, somebody's going to get freed up for a straight drive to the basket. They're wiping out the Warriors' ability to help out. Or the other thing is you may see a backdoor cut coming.
Foul going to be called here against the Warriors. Another thing it does is also waste a lot of time off the clock, as well as Kemper picks up his 3rd. Salisbury misses on the front of the 1-and-1. Summers with the rebound. Over to the right wing here for Tubbs. Over halfway through the 4th quarter play, 57-43, Mound City with the lead here over Albany in this boys' 3rd place game from the Stanberry tournament. And the shot that time from Tubbs, no good, picked up here by Timmy Papa. And he's got a 2-on-3 going, and that one going to be rejected away.
That's got to be a
there by
That's
Tubbs.
got to be a goaltend. Well, I thought it was a goaltend. Once you've gotten it off the glass, and he did.
Mm-hmm. And Papa will pick up the foul up at the top of the key. That will send Trevor Tubbs to the line for the 1-and-1. Or sorry, it will be Zembles to the line for the 1-and-1. That's the second foul against Papa. Next foul against the Warriors will send Mound City to the line for 2. Zembles hits the first.
Or at least that's my understanding of the rule. If the shooter gets the shot off the board, he's going for the bank shot. Once it's hit the board, then it's anything beyond that's a goaltend.
Cole Emerson checks out as Sam Stamper checks in here with 3:13 left to play in the 4th quarter. 59-43, Mound City back up to a 16-point lead as they've outscored the Warriors here 9-0 here in this 4th quarter. And this one stolen away here by Trevor Tubbs.
Well, credit Mound City's defense for turning up the pressure, but the Warriors have had a lot of self-inflicted wounds too to turn it over. They just, they're shooting 7 for 13.
And they're going to get a bucket and the foul here for Trevor Tubbs.
Warriors are shooting 7 for 13 from the field. That's not the issue.
No.
The issue is just being able to get a shot.
Tubbs gets the and one to fall in. 62-43. Worrell checks out as Emerson checks back in. 2:40 left to play here in the 4th quarter. 62-43. Timmy Pop into the corner. Emerson drives, has it blocked again here by Summers.
Boy, how many of those?
Yeah.
There have been at least 5 of those where the Warriors have just had their shot blocked as they go to the basket.
Driving into the corner, Quentin Brandon. He'll send it back up top as he'll pass on the open 3 to waste more time with 2:10 left here to left in the 4th quarter. Trevor Tubbs up top here for Gavin Salisbury. – Warriors trail by 19 underneath 2 minutes left. Chase Klein will pick up the foul and send Salisbury to the line here for 2 free throws. Foul against Chase Klein, his second. Again, Mound City in the double bonus. They'll shoot 2 free throws from here on out. And the first is good here from Gavin Salisbury. And a timeout going to be called by Mound City with 1:49 left to play in the fourth. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany is your prom dress headquarters in Gentry County. They have prom dresses in stock and are taking appointments now. So schedule your appointment to find the best dress today. If you're needing something stylish and cute for your princess, you don't need to head to the city and the big box stores. Instead, you can visit Sublime Flamingo Boutique in Albany. Call and schedule your appointment early at 660-851-1122 or book online at SublimeFlamingoBoutique.com. Stay local with Sublime Flamingo Boutique, LLC, on the square in Albany.
Timeout brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Centers on Facebook or online at PettyJohnAuto.com. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth quarter. It's up to now a 20-point Mound City lead. Salisbury's second free throw is good. Kemper Klein sends it back out. Timmy Papa from 3, drains it.
Case of too little, too late. Now to
Salisbury will bring it back out up top. Over to the right wing with it here is Salisbury. Driving. Off glass, can't get it to go. Summers comes away with the rebound, gets it to Brandon. Back up top to Tubbs. The Warriors have to decide if they're willing to let Mound City dribble this one away or whether they're going to try and pick up the foul and send it back to the line.
Well, you might as well let them just play it on out here.
Yeah.
I mean, all this does is get you beat worse than what you already are.
And they're going to get a foul here from Chase Klein here with 44 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter. That's the third against Chase.
Wasn't a real brutal foul given the time and the score. You might see a lot of officials let that go. If I can say something about Mike Matson, official, been in the state tournament, was a great high school player. But the thing I always appreciated about him was he understood things about the flow of the game.
Yes.
And the intent and the nature of the game. And I just don't think a lot of officials have that or understand that part.
Papa from 3 off the mark. Ball rolling around on the floor, picked up here by Quentin Brandon. 65-46 Mound City lead. Salisbury trying to send it across, gets it for Summers. Brandon now for Zembles. He'll pull it back out.
Good
here to
play.
Trevor Tubbs.
Good play and nice play by Zembles too. Talk about understanding the game.
Yeah,
he definitely does have that.
Tubbs drives
trying
and
to dribble it out.
Dribble it all out. And Mound City going to win the boys' third place game here from the Stanberry tournament over the Albany Warriors. We'll keep it here for the trophy presentation. Before we go to our BTC Bank pregame and Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game, we'll let you listen into the trophy presentation given to the Mound City Panthers here from the Stanberry tournament. So again, the Mound City Panthers, your third place victor at the Stanberry tournament on the boys' side. We are back with the BTC Bank postgame tonight's Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. Remember your post-game tonight brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Taking a look here at the stats from the ball game for Mound City. They shoot 23 for 47 from the field, 6 for 17 from behind the three-point arc, 13 for 17 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring tonight by Chance Summers with 19 points, 17 points for Gavin Salisbury, 15 points for Trevor Tubbs, 8 points for Keaton Zempel, 6 points for Chauncey Brown. For Albany, they shoot 17 for 41 from the field, 5 for 13 from behind the three-point arc, 5 for 5 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring tonight by Kemper Klein with 21 points, 11 points from Sam Stampert, 9 points from Tim Papa, 3 points for Dalton Worrell, 2 points for Cole Emerson. And Mike, tonight our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game. One of the rare times it doesn't always go to the leading scorer of a team, and tonight it doesn't. It goes to not even the second leading scorer, but the third leading scorer for Mound City and Trevor Tubbs. But it was what he was able to do going against Kemper Klein offensively, and then was able to hold Kemper Klein a little bit defensively, playing some really good defense on Klein in the second half.
Yeah, you could have gone with him or Summers, either one.
Yeah.
I thought that because Summers really shot it well and had some big baskets late, big free throws late. But I thought the difference with Tubbs is he's so active.
Yes.
Both on the offensive end and the defensive end, and he's going against had the unenviable task of going against Kemper Klein. And in no way do we mean to say that he shut Klein down, because he didn't. He has a lot of help, but still the mere aspect of having to take on that role is such a big part, and then to do the things he did offensively as well, to help his teammates, driving to the basket, offensive rebounds. I mean, I thought he had a complete game and was really good. For the Warriors, you know, they had glimmers that they played really well, and then they just get bit by the turnover bug and they just go stagnant. I thought they did a better job the second half defensively. I thought they did a better job of contesting shots. I mean, Mound City only had 7 baskets in the second half.
Yeah.
So they did a better job there. But Mound City did a good job of using their athleticism to pull the ball out and just hold and make the Warriors chase. And the Warriors had to resort to fouling. And the Warriors got it down to 5 a couple of times, ended up being a 19-point win, mostly at the strength of the free throw line for Mound City. But, and Mound City was more athletic and more active. Part of it was their defense, no doubt. But at some point, you've got to quit giving the defense credit and say, we just keep shooting ourselves in the foot. A lot of it was bad passes. A lot of it was bad decisions. There is a difference. But it's a disappointing night for the Warriors. You wonder if fatigue maybe kicked in a little bit. They're pretty thin on the bench right now with Troy Popplewell out. But give Mound City credit. They did the things they had to do.
We'll be, again, like to thank our sponsors for helping bring you tonight's broadcast of the boys' third place game between the Albany Mound City boys, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Centers, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany and the Albany IV. The B&G in the Morning podcast, Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, Northwest Cell, Giratano Meco and Albany Mo, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith and Albany and Stanberry, Hogue Lumber Company of Albany and Midwest State of Mound City, Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany, Andy's Whistle Stop in downtown Albany, Williams Construction Electric, Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the Square in Albany, and the Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Albany. The City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, Albany and Mound City School Districts, and the Printer New Shopper located in Albany. Our girls' championship game between Mound City and Platte Valley coming up for you next here on Albany TV.